Hello, my beautiful Virgos. My name is Jennifer from JenniferWalkerZen.com, here to bring you your monthly forecast for, okay, this is going to be about spying on them, okay? What does this person secretly want you to know for August 2018? So this is basically for your love interest, whoever you're thinking about. And I would suggest, as I'm shuffling the cards, to think about this person that you want to know about, okay? So, guys, remember, check your moon, your rising, your Venus sign for more information, because you can find more information, because your sun is your ego, your moon is your emotions, and your rising sign is yourself, your physical self. So all of these aspects will help you figure out more information or get more information about what's going on with your situation. And of course, if you would like me to draw upon your own personal energies, you can always get a personal reading with me by going to my website, JenniferWalkerZen.com, or check out the description box below. And thank you guys so much for all the support. I love you guys so much. I really appreciate it. All right. So now, I wanted to wait to get all that done because I want you guys to focus in on this person that you want to know about. Okay, so Virgos, focus in on the person that you want to know about. All right. While I'm shuffling, focus on this person. Okay, Spirit, tell me what Virgo's love interest secretly wants them to know for August 2019. What does Virgo's love interest secretly want them to know for August 2019? Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. Okay. And by the way, we're also going to be working with the Lenormand, the Kipper deck, and the Romance Angels. So we'll have all different perspectives about this. And 6 cards. I'm going to throw down 6 cards, and we're going to go through each one, and we're going to do the same with the other decks. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Alrighty. So, 2 of Wands energy. They secretly want you to know that they have some type of choice. And it doesn't look like they're really examining this choice or thinking about this choice by themselves. You can see there's a room full of people here. They may be discussing with other people about this choice that they are thinking about. And what is this choice that they're thinking about doing? They're thinking about taking charge of something to be victorious. Now, the Chariot card is a travel card, so there could be a long distance situation here. Or it's just more or less they have an energy of they're trying to make a choice of whether or not they should take a charge of the situation when it comes to you. The Wheel of Fortune energy here, which is next, is saying that they're hoping if they take charge of the situation when they make this choice, that the Wheel of Fortune will turn in their favor. Okay. So right below that card is the 7 of Swords energy, which shows me that they are feeling like maybe they're not being completely honest about this choice. Maybe they're feeling deceptive about it, or maybe there could also be a situation where maybe they feel like you have a choice. Okay, maybe you feel like you have. Maybe they feel like you have 2 options that you could choose from, and or maybe they're not being honest with you about the fact that they have a choice. Okay, because that could be the case too. So then next to that card is the 6 of Swords energy. 6 of Swords energy represents moving into calmer waters, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. So it's like they know that a storm has happened, and now they're kind of ready to move into calmer waters. And they're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. They're feeling like they see the light at the end of the tunnel. And it's next to the 7 of Swords energy. So it's saying to me that maybe they're not being completely honest about the fact that they see the light at the end of the tunnel, or they're coming out of something. And above that is the Chariot card. So taking charge of the situation to be victorious so that things can move into calmer waters for them. So it looks more or less about the fact that they're taking charge of their situation, or trying to take charge of the situation, or making a decision about taking charge of the situation. Okay. So the next card is True Love. So what do they secretly want to tell you? Something to do with true love. You could be the one that they're talking about with the true love. Maybe they see you as this potential true love. Obviously, we see something to do with a choice here. Now, I don't know if this choice is pertaining to you or to them, but there's definitely something surrounding love here with the Ace of Cups energy. So, and above it, that's what they're hoping the Wheel of Fortune will turn in their favor, that they want true love. They want an offer of love. So, and we'll go through the whole line here after you get done this. So Judgment card, which is the next card, is something to do with healing, a renewal, a reconciliation here. And above that is Seven of Swords energy, and above that is Two of Wands energy. So a choice that maybe someone's not being completely honest, or something sneaky going on here pertaining to some kind of reconciliation or renewal here. And then the Three of Pentacles, which represents work, which represents teamwork, a team environment, building something. You know, after the threes, you're into the fours, which is structure and building. And obviously the card of Four of Pentacles is holding on for a short success, you know, holding on to something. So you got the Bear card here, and that represents strength. Strength when it comes to the situation pertaining to this Three of Pentacles. Now that could be around work, it could be around a team environment, or it could be surrounding this choice here. And the Seven of Pentacles energy shows me something to do with them kind of like waiting around and kind of thinking about things and kind of seeing how things are going to play out here. So then let's go across here. Okay, so Two of Wands, they have some kind of choice to be made, or they secretly want to tell you they have a choice to be made, or they think that you have a choice. Seven of Swords, maybe they feel like you're not being honest about this choice, or they're not being honest about this choice. And Judgment card shows it's this choice or this thing around this honesty or dishonesty is something to do with a reconciliation and a healing. Okay. Then we go down line to line on this one. Chariot card is representing them taking charge of something to be victorious, moving into calmer waters, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, pertaining to something to do with possibly three people or the choice that we talked about. Okay, and then the Wheel of Fortune, when it turns in their favor, they want the Wheel of Fortune to turn in their favor because it's something to do with love, potential for love, true love here. And they kind of want to see, they want to wait to see how things are going to play out. You know, they put some time in this. They really want to see if they can harvest something from the situation. All right. Now let's move on to Lenormand. All right, my Virgos. I want you to focus in on this person. Let me shuffle one more time. Okay. And one more time. I just want to make sure this feels right to me. Okay. Focus in on this person for me, of who you want to know about. Okay. All right. So tell me, what does Virgo's love interest secretly want them to know for August 2019? What does Virgo's love interest secretly want them to know for August 2019? Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. All right, let's do this. And as before, we're going to put 6 cards down. We're going to go over each one of them. All right, put this over here. All right. Wow, we come out with a scythe. Don't like that card. I mean, it can be negative or positive, kind of like the Tower. It can be negative or positive. You can harvest something. It's very sudden. It's like quick. It's like a decision. It's a quick decision. It's like the Knight of Swords. It can be cutting. In some positive senses, it can be a positive sense because, you know, someone wants to move something quickly. So some kind of cutting energy, cutting away of something, decision, fast moving. Well, the burden's below it, so I don't like that. But the Moon card represents emotions. It represents something that's recognized. Some kind of reputation too. You know, the Moon represents fame. It represents, you know, our reputation, how people see us, and our emotions. So something is cut pertaining to something that's recognized, or something that is that pertaining to emotions, pertaining to a person. So this obviously represents a person here. So something is cut away, or they want to tell you that something to do with a decision pertaining to the emotions pertaining to a person. Okay, so if we look at this, there's some kind of challenge or burden to the situation. And above that card is the Scythe card. So something's being cut away pertaining to a challenge or a burden. We did see that with the Tarot because we saw 6 of Swords, and we saw moving into calmer waters, and we saw Judgment. So whatever this challenge is, this burden is being cut away. And let's see, the next card pertaining to the challenges and burdens is something to do with some kind of long-term commitment here with the Ring. Some pertaining to some kind of long-term commitment. There's a challenge and a burden pertaining to a long-term commitment because it's something to do with emotions or something to do with something that's recognized. And what's going on with the next card? Ugh. Arguments, disputes, something that's painful here with this Whip card is something repetitive over and over and over and over. Something like somebody has arguments, and above that card is actually the person, so a person card. So someone who may be arguing, or something to do with something repetitive over and over and over again. Could be a job, because we do jobs repetitively over and over and over again. Or it could just be arguments and disputes. And what is this argument and disputes about? The card next to it is the ring. Something pertaining to an agreement or a long-term commitment, and that someone's arguing about it. Okay, so the next card is, this is the message card. This is good messages. However, being next to the burden card, so something is cutting away pertaining to burdens, or something that's, you know, it's really weighing heavy on someone. It's being cut away, and it's giving some kind of movement here, some kind of good news. So it's like the Knight of Wands energy. It's somebody's moving towards their passion here, or some kind of movement. And where are they moving? To a person. They're moving towards their passion, or messages, or good news messages about a person. And what is below this person is, or above this person, is the ring. Something to do with a long-term commitment with a person. Okay. And then the ending card, which I do not like, is the Fox. It's like the Tarot Seven of Swords energy. Some kind of lying, some kind of deception, maybe someone not being completely honest. So we see there is, again, people here. Okay. It's just like we saw in the tarot. So let's go through line to line. Something is being cut away pertaining to burdens for some kind of movement or messages or good news. Something is recognized about a ring with a person, or a commitment or a marriage with a person. Something to do with this person is there's some kind of arguments or disputes or something repetitive over and over and over again, which could be sexual in nature, but I'm not seeing the lilies. Some kind of arguments about something that's sneaky and sly behavior here, because that is the Fox card. Sneaky, sly, you know, not being completely honest kind of behavior, kind of looking like things are on the up, but not really on the up, you know. Snake is a snake, you know, a snake. Fox is someone who is coming off one way, but really is doing something else, right? Okay, so now let's move to the Kipper deck. All right, so I'm going to need you again, Virgo, to think about this person as I'm shuffling. So, Virgos, what does my Virgos love interest secretly? What is their person, the love interest that they want to know about? What does this person secretly want to tell them, to my Virgos, for August 2019? What does this person want to tell Virgos secretly August 2019? Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. Okay, let's go for it. Okay. Throw these cards down. I do see people in this one as well. Okay. Yep, lots of people. People, people, people. Oh, why? That has to be the last card. That's horrible. Okay. So, obviously I said there's some kind of person here. Yeah, main person. Okay, something to do with the main person. Could be you, okay, because you're the main person. You're here to here. What is this main person situation about? It's about something to do with, this is the military person. That could be another person who's controlling, who wants to gain control. It's like the Emperor energy, okay, like an authority figure, following the rules. So something to do with the main person and following the rules, you know, structure and so forth. And this is the work card, putting the work in. It's like the repetitive thing, you know, putting the work in. So something to do with this person or you, something to do with a person who wants something to do with structure and rules or following the rules pertaining to work or putting the work in. Okay, with the work card. Again, we're looking at another person here, okay, which is another main person involved in this situation. So a couple of some sort, because we got main person 1 and main person 2, so they're together as a couple. Okay, so something to do with a couple and something pertaining to a fresh start, a new opportunity, or maybe something surrounding a child, because this is a child card. And someone's having a lot of grief about something pertaining to this, all right? And there's some expectations that someone's waiting for. Someone's having some expectations about some kind of hope and wish here with this the big big water card pertaining to an ending. This is now the Lenormand and the Kipper cards. When you see death, you see ending. Okay, all right, that's an ending. Stop. All right, so let's go over this again. Two people, or two people that are involved, have some kind of expectations. There could be another person here because this military person can represent another person. Okay. They could be, someone involved in the situation somehow, third party situation. And something about following the rules pertaining to a new opportunity or child, pertaining to someone's wish and hope here. And then we have the work card, which says something to do with work and someone having a lot of grief and adversity because something ends. So that's what they want to tell you. Something to do with, they want someone to follow the rules pertaining to a new opportunity, pertaining to a hope and a wish here. There's expectations, so we'll go here line to line. Something to do with this main person and this other person, and something to do with work. Something to do with another person and a child, or something to do with a fresh start and a new opportunity, which someone's feeling like a lot of grief about. They're kind of like really upset. This person's like literally sitting there like, oh my God. And they almost look like they're seeing their work or somewhere where there's an official situation going on there, or maybe even school there. And there's expectations about a wish and a hope of something ending. Okay. So it's almost like there's a new situation forming here and someone wants someone else's situation to end so that it can happen. That kind of situation's going on there. All right. And it's definitely something around someone following rules or doing what's the right thing, basically, in a structured way, or taking control of something. All right, Virgos, I'm going to need you again to kind of think about this person that you want to know about. Tell me what Virgo's love interest secretly wants to tell them for August 2019. What does my Virgo secretly want to tell them for August 2019? Show my cards I need to see. Show my cards I need to see. All right. Okay. 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 All right, let's go through it. So they secretly want to tell you that they feel like this could be the one. They've already met the romantic partner that they seek. Now, they got that rule thing going on there. This is like the Hierophant card, the religious factors. Now, they could see this as a soulmate connection. That could be referencing this spiritual card here, a religious factors card. But usually you see this card, it's like the Hierophant card. It's something surrounding traditions, structure, long-term commitments and stuff like that. Someone wants someone to like, follow the rules, basically, similar to that military man card. Something pertaining to that. So they're feeling like someone's the one, and they feel like someone needs to follow some kind of rules here, or something pertaining to traditional values here with the religious thing, and then wanting to have heart-to-heart conversations about it. And it looks like they want to reveal something about it. And they're staying optimistic and they're having positive thinking about this whole situation because they want to make the effort. Because great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So it's like, it's almost like a relationship is going on here. There's a choice to be made here. It seems like maybe someone's already married or in a committed relationship. Someone's going to leave someone else, or they're thinking about leaving someone else because they realize that they can't make the effort here because of the fact that they're still with someone else. And now they realize, because of the fact that there's a spiritual connection here, or something more is here, that they realize that actually this is the one for me. Okay, so that's what's going on in this situation. All right, my Virgos, I hope you guys like this. If you did, please like and subscribe. And of course, if you want me to draw upon your own personal energies, you can always get a personal reading with me by going to my website, jenniferwalkerzen.com, or checking out the description box below. And also, guys, if you would like to go and check me out on Facebook or Instagram, definitely go into my website. You can find the link right there. I don't know why I just don't link it below, but whatever. I should do it one of these days. Also, you can check out some of the other spreads on the playlist, and X Returns coming out, and next week is coming out. And of course, some of the money spreads are there. I mean, a lot of stuff you can check out. There's a lot of different things I have on the playlist, so check that out too. I love you guys so much. Have a great month, okay?